So what happens when you take a romantic comedy and combine it with martial arts, Ultraman, Kinnikuman, and Garfield? You get Lee Lik-chi's 1994 classic, Love on Delivery. Lee Lik-chi is one of Hong Kong's most versatile filmmakers, directing, writing, and acting. Lee is known for his comedies, plenty of which feature fellow legendary Hong Kong filmmaker Stephen Chow. Unfortunately, Love on Delivery was also their last collaboration before falling out shortly after the film's release. Though Stephen Chow is a name you either know or you don't, but whether or not you're aware of it, you very much know his work. This is the same man responsible for comedy classics such as Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer. But that is only scratching the surface. He's co-directed a handful of films with Lee Lik-chi, notably the James Bond parody From Beijing with Love. He's dabbled into Journey to the West, directing his own take, and starred in Jeffrey Lau's incredible A Chinese Odyssey duology. He's worked with plenty of other famous directors like John Woo, Johnny To, and Wang Xing. He's even made a small appearance in Gorgeous with Jackie Chan. Okay, fine, he was a producer for Dragon Ball Evolution, which he was supposed to direct, but it's not his fault. Not his fault. Put the pitchforks away. It's not James Wong's fault either. He gave us the one. Anyway, Love on Delivery, or King of Destruction as it's called in its home region, is a martial arts rom-com starring the aforementioned Stephen Chow. Chow plays Yin, a cowardly delivery boy who finds himself infatuated with a judo practitioner named Lee, played by Christy Chung. However, Yin has to compete with Jo Chung as the ruthless judo master Black Bear. Seeing that he stands no chance, Yin seeks out Devil Muscle Man, played by Richard Ang, to learn martial arts. But in case that wasn't enough, Lee has found herself in a relationship with Ben Lam as karate master Da Sheshong, who challenges Yin to a match. By the way, I should note that this film is a loose adaptation of the 1992 manga King of Destruction Noritaka by Takashi Hamori. There's a lot to unpack from this film. First thing to note is the zany nature this movie presents itself with. Spoofing Terminator 2 is just the beginning of it. And it especially doesn't stop when Yin is getting tickets to Jackie Chung, only for his efforts to result in failure after he willingly let an elderly woman cut him in line, as she would buy all 20 tickets for her grandson to scalp, only to get arrested as soon as Yin purchased tickets off him. But suddenly, the real Jackie Chung comes and helps him, so Yin hides the tickets in an egg sandwich as a surprise for Lee, only for one of her friends to eat the sandwich and the tickets along with it. That's the thing with this movie, there is absolutely no way to predict what is going to happen next. What strange and bizarre things will end up driving the plot. But there is more to it than just that. The film opens with the Shaw Brothers logo, despite the company no longer producing films since the 1980s, but still distributed films until 2011, making Love on Delivery an affectionate homage to their films that shaped Hong Kong cinema as we know it, from the astonishingly excellent fight choreography to the themes and philosophies about love and honor this movie presents itself with. Yin is a very funny and engaging underdog type who aims to overcome his glaring weaknesses and insecurities by any means necessary. The chemistry he has with his master is nothing short of comedy gold with her constant banter and shenanigans. It's no wonder they would find themselves as Sun Wukong and Zhu Baijie respectively not long after this film. And the karate master is a legitimately menacing foil to our hero with how powerful he comes across with his no-nonsense demeanor that lies underneath his more gentle appearance. It also helps that Love on Delivery would elevate Ben Lam to stardom after having done stunts alongside Jackie Chan and playing the main antagonist in I Love Maria prior. And believe me, Ben Lam's capabilities as a performer is on full display. By the way, his appearance is intentional, as it is actually tied to a pretty clever joke. There are a couple of instances where Yin is donning what is clearly a set of Ultraman eyes and a fin. In contrast, the karate master is meant to resemble Clark Kent. This is because in Chinese, Chaoren translates to both Ultraman and Superman. In fact, Ultraman's full name in Chinese, Chaoren Li Bawang, translates to Superman Overlord. Additionally, the reason why Yin's Ultraman getup looks like that is because in Taiwan, Ultraman is called Xiangdeng Chaoren, which can be translated as Salted Egg Superman. Thus, it was a meme in the Chinese-speaking Ultraman fandom. As wild as our central characters are, I of course can't overlook Lee. For a romantic comedy, I appreciate how headstrong she is as someone who just doesn't want to deal with everyone's ridiculousness. Safe to say, she's easily the most normal person in this entire film, if that means anything, and I love her for that. And Black Bear is just a scumbag who you just love to hate. It's so satisfying seeing him get his comeuppance in all sorts of ways, even as he does seem like a threatening opposition to Yin at first, only to fall victim to a technique that, believe it or not, would be referenced in Kung Fu Panda. That's another thing too. The choreography is crafted with such expertise. On one hand, you can really feel the impact of each hit, and on the other, you just have no idea what this movie is going to throw at you. It's such a testament to not just Stephen Chow's comedic timing, but also the way Li Liqi paints these scenarios in ways that are just so over the top that you can't help but laugh at the utter absurdity, while also admiring such genuinely well-constructed set pieces. Especially during the climax where the movie becomes a full riff on Rocky, the Karate Kid, and Kinnikuman. Love on Delivery is a film that needs to be seen to be believed. If you're a fan of classic kung fu flicks, tokusatsu, and anime, you're gonna have one hell of a time with it. After all, where else would you find a Kamen Rider, Tiger Mask, and Go Ranger reference all rolled into one thanks to a Garfield mask of all things? Vinegar Syndrome has put out a Blu-ray for it in recent years, so I would highly encourage you all to go seek it out just to experience it. It's also a limited release, so get onto that stat. Much like how I would encourage you all to check out my sci-fi fantasy novel, Titanious Book 1, Rise of the Titans. Like how Li Liqi and Stephen Chow mix their love for tokusatsu and anime and Love on Delivery, I do the same while combining it with elements of Greek mythology, mecha, and kaiju eiga in a story about self-discovery and fighting for the things you hold dear in life. Hardcover edition is out now, and click the link in the description to order your copy today. But what do you guys think? Have you seen Love on Delivery? Did you have any idea about Ultraman's legacy in Taiwan? Comment below, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Want to shout out my channel members and my supporters on Patreon, so if you like what you see and want to get early access to videos and exclusive content, click the link below. Other than that, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all next time. Take it easy, everyone.
Fuck you! Fuck you too! Fuck you, Free! Fuck you 4, 5, 6! Fuck! Pay! 阿兔，走啊，契弟！你出嚟啊！打你一錘啦，信唔信？收花樓啊！我，哎呀！